What's up, guys? Steve here again with Soul Lifts. I'm going to show you my back day. Started out with some deadlifts and I moved away from the rack here and just to get a clean shot of form. This is 60 kilos. Did a couple of warm-up sets, well, a couple of warm-up sets at 60. And I'll put some of this video footage in another video on deadlift form. But driving through the heels and just standing straight up with the weight, pushing through the legs. I do quite a few of these warm-up sets, although I think I might have expended a bit too much energy doing warm-ups today, as you'll see when I get to some of the heavier sets. So here's another. There's another at 60. I'm just showing there. I want to lock out at the top. I'm squeezing my glutes in, as well as locking out the top of it through the shoulders. So I want to focus on, squeezing the glutes as well as getting the lockout at the top where the traps are. One more rep, and I think the power rack came free at about this point, so I moved over. My gym doesn't like the noise of the weights dropping on the ground, so I put a few pads there. So here's a set at 100. So I did a few reps at 100. And this is, a few reps at 120. I threw the belt on. Anything over body weight, anything over 100 kilograms, I usually put the belt on just to be safe. And lifted a few at 140. And at this point I'm getting pretty tired. And you see at 160 here. And an ugly rep at 180. Initially I planned to do a few reps at 180. But it wasn't happening today. So I dropped back down to 140, did a few more. I think I did 2 sets of 5 at 140. And then a cleanup set of 10 at 100. That was it for deadlifts. Then, rather than doing some rack deadlifts, I move right to shrugs. So a warm-up set, 10 reps at 140. Trying to keep my core tight and not lean too far forward with this. Then moved right up to 200. And normally I don't like to do the power shrug, but as I was struggling with the weight here a little bit, I started to use a bit through the calves to power through the reps and just get that weight up. So that's nice and high up in the traps there. And then come back down. This is a set of 15 at 180. And did my set at 180 there. I'm pushing a little bit up through the knees. And finished off with a set at 160 here. Trying to keep the arms nice and straight. Don't want to bend through the elbows. And when I shrug, you'll see I'm using the straps as well. Trying to catch a mosquito there. I'm going to show you my setup here for the glute ham raises, the barbell glute bridge. I don't see a lot of people doing this exercise. I find it fits really well into a deadlift day. So I just slide myself under, put the little foam patty thing in there, maybe a towel. And you're going to put that right across the pelvis there, right from hip to hip. And just lift straight up, supporting the weight on your shoulders. Now what I'm doing here is lifting my head up off the ground, which I shouldn't be doing, and I think I note that. Put my head back down there. And real pushing up through the glutes, hamstrings, core, and then just roll the weight out. I did 4 sets, 180, Another angle on the same thing. I know some people like to do it off the bench. I find this way I can get a little more weight on it safely. Then I switched to a couple sets each of some mixed grip pull-ups. Started with parallel grip pull-ups and did a couple sets of those. I finished with them. Switched to chin-ups. Did a couple sets of chin-ups and then some regular grip pull-ups. Freezing at the top of the movement there with the chin-up, just kind of giving it a little bit extra. And a bit of shimmy down, and then some regular grip pull-ups, and then that was it for mid-back. Moved right over to farmer's walk. So these are two 35-kilo dumbbells, and just walk back and forth. I figure this room is about 10 meters. So first set, walk back and forth here about 10 times. Just want to keep the upper back contracted through this. Not in too much of a hurry there. Just want to keep nice posture throughout. This is a great exercise for the traps. I did one more set. I think I got 60 meters walking here. And after the shrugs and the deadlifts, I think the traps were just dead at this point. Although finishing here, I did one more exercise. I'm not sure what to call this. It's kind of a plate scarecrow shrug. It's right in the traps and right in the middle of the upper back. And I've not seen anything online that would indicate a name. So I'm going to call it the soul lift shrug. So it's kind of a plate scarecrow mixed with a shrug at the top of the movement. You bent over just a little bit. Guy behind me's trying to figure out what's going on. A couple 20-kilo plates, and that was it for the workout. So I'll post the workout details up here. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more. Until next time, guys, keep growing.